I think he's trying to catch up.
The care officer. You can end up going to the very
Kunele?
Santa Sana. Santa Sana, good people. Yes. How are you?
Fine.
Very good. Kakawati,
Welcome, sir. Feel comfortable in my
chair now. Wow.
Where's Chair?
Who is receiving us?
Who is following up with Chair to find us?
chair.
Yes. No, he was
Just tell him we
told
have
to
come to
catch up with
go
us.
home. It's a good place.
Actually, good place, good weather, excellent weather. We have serious chaps.
And the barrels are 106 legs.
If people are given siblings,
Yeah.
cooperatives, strengthened,
Yes.
markets.
So because I
proceed,
brought the matter to you, Chair,
Yeah.
the reason why I requested that the Senator visit Kokomo Stadium is because this is the mother of all failures in Kakamega County. It has got a bad history for which you cannot blame them. But the real reason why they should talk to us is that the transfer of some of the responsibilities to the national government is not known to the Senate. We just hear from rumors that the national government is coming to partner with the So we wanted them to be clear what is this partner is. What is the national government doing? What is the county government doing? First question. The second question is there are serious pending bills on this project. So the UN status. The third question, again with due respect to you, this project was left with 500 million with the previous administration. And we do not understand why it has not. And then thirdly, the people of Kakamega would like to know if the partnership is on, when is the study going to be completed? And finally, of this study, we want to know the connection between this study and the residents of Wycliffe and Leather Park in Likuyani. To give you the connection between this stadium, construction, the residents of Wycliffe and Leather Paranya in Likuyani. The threat of the 500 million that you found in the account, the nature of the agreement between you and the government, national government. What is the national government doing? What are you doing? Nikwambia hiyo, senators will have a few supplementary questions. You have to tafurahi.
Yeah, so the officers, I think we've gone to, this is the fourth, huh?
Yes.
This is the fourth project we are seeing. And all we want, the drill is the same, basically. And we would want to know, this is a very important facility for the people of Kakamega. It was initiated, it is not yet over. So we want to know where is this project in the planning of this government. Because, by the way, even as we ask these questions, I would want the officers to know government exists in perpetuity. That means government is not personal to anybody. So what the government starts here, when you're in office, you take responsibility for it. And that's all we are trying to find out. So as Senator Halwale, reasons for stalling that have been given in respect of the stadium is insufficient budgetary allocation, delays in settling raised certificates. For the next one, insufficient budgetary allocation, delays in settling. I don't know whether it's somebody else or the same government that is saying delays in settling. And some of it has
Is
been...
it the government saying that
Yes, yeah.
lack of budgetary allocation?
Exactly.
It's the one which is supposed to happen.
And some part of it has been blamed on the Treasury, National Treasury, not remitting on time. So as you answer the question, we want a holistic answer. This project was begun in the previous. This project was begun in the previous government. In the year 2020, financial year 2022-2023, it had some allocation. You can say yes or no, and we will want all those budgets. 2023, financial year 2023-2024, was it allocated anything? Financial year 2024-2025, was it allocated anything? Financial year 2025-2026, was it allocated anything? Is the contractor still the same, or have you changed contractors? Are we paying any penalties because of delays? Do we have any partnership with the national government on completion of this project? If so, do we have an agreement, and what does that agreement all about? All of those questions are important. I want to caution, we were told one question, the only important question is that they will finish. Please answer every question, it's important. And we would like all this that information. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair, and happy that DG has also joined us. And if you don't mind, so that I will face on
I thought you were doing so
DG started with us, he came with us one project, he should just continue. He should just join us, it is our meeting. Proceed.
Thank you, and members. This is very important. As well that, and before then, I would wish our technical team that I would give some background and just bring us to speed so that we also appreciate what has so far happened and what will go on in that period of time. Our chief officer and manager.
That's chief officer.
Chief officer.
Karibu, please. Karibu, and speak loudly because we are on answer. We are on answer.
And then the stadium manager. Get closer.
Get closer.
And give a little bit of that so that they can also appreciate this also. So let's pray. So that can really give some appreciation for what has so far happened.
So, as you know, I'll just start quickly. Just give a brief history of the projects. started off first of all with this block where we are sitting. That was what we called phase 1.
I'll give it a year.
I think from 2016 or 2018, that's when it got completed. Phase 2 was advertised around that time, about 2018. We were calling it now the C section, that is that section, and that long section opposite this block. That was at 2.9 billion. It started at that time.
Curve.
Yes, the curve is curve on that side and this long stretch
2.9.
opposite. Yes.
And this?
This was 400 million. 400 million. The section that we have completed. The curve and the long stretch entailed now what has been done, the lower section, and it also entailed another level of sitting at the top. So that's about
3.3.
2.9.
3.3 billion. This plus that.
Yes, now 3.3. Yes. So it started off, and the contractor has done the lower level. He has some section. He has started doing the columns for the upper section, but he has not done the upper level. That's now when last year, Sport Kenya came in, and they were proposing to complete this other section of the, call it the C section. They tendered it from their place. They awarded it. I believe it is 1.5 billion.
Sports Kenya was coming in for a PPP, for a partnership. Can you
What
explain?
agreement do you have with them?
Maybe the sports can explain. But they started off, they came in and did this season.
Just hold.
Yes.
Where the CC sports.
I'm the CEC Agriculture, but I'm the former CEC for Sports.
Okay. What agreement do you have with Sport Kenya?
Sports Kenya was requested by then government to come in and support this project. The national government was requested to support 2 projects. This is Bohongo and the Level 6 hospital. And we had then the 2 governments coming together, and after coming together, we do not have an agreement with them because it's government.
Just hold. I hope what you say holds what you are saying.
Yes.
That is why this is devolution and intergovernment relations. There has to be an agreement which tells you why that money is being spent. Is it under a PPP, or was it a donation, or was it just an engagement which has no legal bearing? You can't tell me that it's government to government, and the problem we're having with government to government issues is that you even, right now there's some government, national government functions which the government is refusing to transfer to county governments because that's an issue, right?
So, Sonopat, just would you kindly explain at what point was it a conversation between the, we have the Intergovernmental Relations Act, and it provides for conversation between sections. That's why you have an Intergovernmental Relations Health Committee of CECs and the Health Ministry. I believe there is an Intergovernmental Relations Sector Committee. So we just want to know, what was the context of conversation with Sports Pesa? The last I checked is Sports Pesa government?
Sports Kenya is
Sports Kenya,
title within the Ministry of
Yes.
Sports Kenya, not Sports
Sports,
Pesa.
which is charged with the responsibility of developing sports facilities in the country. And I want to put this in perspective, honorable senators, that the urgency of the collaboration between the county government and the national government came in because of the urgency of Kenya to meet the qualifications of the facilities for CHAN and CAF.
Don't go there.
Yeah, but
Let him finish.
I am providing information, honorable senator.
Okay,
I can only provide what I know.
Seeking clarity, man.
Yes.
Stop having an attitude here. You don't know everything.
Richard,
No,
Senator
Madam
Richard,
Vice Chair, just wait.
Yeah.
You can't shout at us that we don't know. What don't we know about sports? We just have want accountability.
Senator,
And
I want
Moffat,
somebody to tell me what the
sorry, with due
agreements are.
respect, Chair, with due respect,
That's what is provided.
Andama.
don't come in, I'm
Information.
sharing, I'm
Andama.
sharing, so just hold on.
Chair.
Senator Khalwale.
Chair,
Yes.
1 minute, Chair. I don't want to be in a meeting where I have brought senators of the Republic of Kenya in Kakamega to embarrass them. On that one, the bar would stop with me. These are fairly junior people in government. In fact, they are learning them. So for him to demonstrate the kind of attitude against somebody who has been a senator, a legislator for 20 years, it should not take place in Canada. This is why I begged from the beginning that we find a way of going around this problem. Since the person we came to talk to has run away. But because the people of Kakamega, you don't want them to lose, we see how much we can extract from them. I want to beg you, Mandela, all of you in my Andama, the young people, respect us. Respect the Senate. I don't like hii video yenye unafanya Mandela. Mimi sikubali. You are my cousin's son, you know. We can't allow.
Senator Khalwale, let me guide the meeting. You have heard you. Senator Mandela, we actually know how devolution works. So you cannot tell us a parastatal is in charge of county functions. Absolutely. We know what we are doing. I happen to have been in CIC when we were making the laws for devolution. National government has its functions, county government has its functions. They can collaborate and cooperate under an agreement. So when we are speaking and we are asking for agreement, don't tell us it is government. We know what we're saying. So you simply tell us what you know on that collaboration. Don't make an assumption Sports Kenya has mandate over county functions. Kakamega County will take responsibility for its functions. And we welcome collaboration between the two levels. We just want to understand how was the context. And we want to know, so Kakamega people had pumped in so much money. You are now getting into an agreement with the national government. What does that agreement entail? How much money is it coming in? How much is in your budget? We just want you to tell us that information, accountability. And Waziri, I am chairing the meeting, so you will not interrupt when anybody is speaking. I'll give you a chance to speak when time comes. Mandela, just proceed, please.
Thank you, Honorable Senator. I am saying what I know. And I have started by saying that when the engagement between the national, first of all, when I came in as the CEC for Sports, there was correspondence between the then governor of Kakamega and Sports Kenya, requesting him to forward a technical team that would then discuss with them. And that is how the conversation was picked. When the engagement between the collaboration between the county government and the national government came, when you hear me mentioning that, I am the one who was there, and I did engage CS Ababu, and the reason why he came, he said, is because they are seeking to find a way of getting facilities for CHAN and CAF. And so I am saying what I know.
That's okay, that's fine.
That's for one.
Yes.
For two, on the collaboration, the national government came in to support phase 3. He has mentioned that phase 2 is the southern C section and the eastern I section, contracted at a cost of 2.9 billion. This project, the phase 2 of the project, was started in 2018, like he says. The project was to be completed in 2 years. It was not completed. It was extended for another 1 year and another 1 year, and it was handed over to this government by Governor Baraza after 4 years and at 40% completion rate. So that is important, and with a pending bill of 200 million. This is in record. It can be provided. The national government came in, and the agreement was that they were to support the county government.
Just hold on, I want us to get the information. When the previous government was handing over, was there any budget allocation to this project in the 2022-2023 budgetary allocation. So,
Yes, there were budget allocations, Chair, which we can provide the figures.
yeah.
But I have indicated that the priority as the Minister of Sports at the county level was to clear the pending bill of 200 million because the contractor had demobilized the site and bring him back on site.
Whichever.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say there was an allocation of 30 million, of 200 million, and it was paid to the contractor. That's all we are looking to see how accountability was done on this. Yes,
Madam Chair, the second question I wanted to ask is, did SportsPesa give Kakamega County any money?
Senator, I want you to hold fast.
Yes.
I want him to finish the chronology, and then we will come to your question.
Okay.
Yeah. Proceed. So you will provide information
Yes, yes, we
on
can.
whether there was anything in the budget line and how it was spent.
Yes, Chair, because I think it's also important for all of us to note that a budget is not money. There's a budget and there's a cash flow. So we had budgets.
Mandela, we know what we're talking
think
about.
Oh,
Right?
that's what we do for a living.
That's what we're checking all the
What do you
time.
mean there's a
So
difference?
you
Budget
can
is
tell
not
us.
money.
You can tell us
Then
there was a budget.
why is budgeting by law?
No, you can tell us there was a budget,
Yes, and what was
you
spent.
either took the money elsewhere
Yes.
or you
Yes,
changed.
just tell us you guys
Just tell
took
us
the
what you-
money.
That can be provided. That can
You
be
took the
provided.
money.
Yeah.
Chair.
Let him finish
No,
the
I'm very serious.
yeah.
We either receive answers with the prerequisite be correct. Somebody like you trying to teach me the difference between money
Budgeting and finance management.
It is an insult that stings all the way to high heaven. We are not asking questions we don't have because we don't have the answers. We have the answers. We are verifying
Whether it's true or not.
whether it is true or not.
Senator Khalwale, let him continue. I'm pleading with you. Can you because we need to know the chronology when we report on this, right?
Yes.
Proceed.
Chair, I was just, I'm sorry.
So
I said
phase
that,
two
yeah.
is under, from what I'm hearing, phase 2 is under Kakamega County.
Yes, phase 2.
And
of this
then you
project.
agreed verbally
And-
with the national
and-
government that will do
until-
phase 3?
Until another development, which I will again give. So the county government continued with phase 2 with a contract of 2.9 billion, which I have given its progress where it was. And then the national government came in through Sports Kenya to start a C-section in the north with a contract. The procurement was done by them. It was done through Sports Kenya, and the county government was benefiting.
Let's go back again. The previous government had agreed with the national government that they will support.
They requested.
They requested.
Yes.
The current government discussed with Sports Kenya to assist with phase 3. And you don't have any record in your records, any detail on how you agreed.
There are correspondences to that effect.
You have correspondence, you don't have an agreement.
Yes.
Okay, and what was, are they bidding against the quantities that had been projected for the budget or against their own?
Yeah, so I have mentioned that from the correspondence we found from the previous government that Sports Kenya had requested for the county government to forward names of the officers to get on the technical committee so that the technical discussions can start. The Sports Kenya did not redesign. They used the BQs that had been developed because phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 of this project are mentioned that way because the field is already, the pitch is already, the stadium is already designed. So we handed over the designs to them, and we had technical meetings with the Ministry of Sports, Ministry of Public Works at county level, and them having their teams, they were able to pick out what they could support the county government with.
So you have agreed, you have some agreement somewhere that national government is now the one doing the study?
We have correspondences. We don't have an agreement unless it was signed after I left Ministry of Sports.
So who takes, for the people of Kakamega, who is responsible for the project on Buhungu? Is it national government
No, the county.
or is it county government?
It's county government.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
maybe I request His Excellency the Deputy Governor to help us. Your Excellency, according to the pronouncement made from written speeches of your office by your boss, is that the national government has taken over the construction of the Congo Stadium. In fact, the attitude I have now is the Congo Stadium will get complete because national government has got slightly more money than the rest of us. Is that the official position? That the national government has taken over the Congo? I like the analogy you have
Yeah,
given.
okay, let him finish. Okay?
Chair, I had mentioned there was another development of spring. So
Another one.
during this was the arrangement initially. During the finals of the Governors' Cup, which were presided over by His Excellency the President himself on 1st of January this year, the President took a tour to come and check the progress of works here. And it is during that time that the President then said that he needed a team from the Kenya School of TVETs to look into the drawings because they were exaggerated in terms of costing. While looking at the other stadiums Sports Kenya was doing in other areas, including Bungoma. And so when that team came, it reduced the works that were supposed to be done in this stadium to about 1.5 billion. And on that reduction, it was then agreed that the national government will then end the contract in the C-section, and the county government was to end the contract in phase 2, and then they will take over one contract worth 1.5 billion. That is where I left the
Just hold on. So, you're talking about redesigning or scaling down on the
cost.
quantities?
The report by the Kenya School of TVETs was not handed over to us.
You're
So
in charge, for heaven's sake, it's your function.
they were signed by the President.
My friend, you're in charge. Who is in charge of the function? Can we start there?
Yeah.
Whether it is signed by Jesus himself, you are in charge of that function under the Constitution of Kenya. Isn't it? So properly speaking, you should be saying, this is what happened. We agreed. They proposed, we redesigned. It was redesigned by Sigalagala or whoever, which TVET did it. And we all agreed the new design is like this and it will cost us less so many billion. Who takes responsibility for that? The President.
That conversation may have been at the level of the President as well.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Senator.
the question I wanted to ask is, we forgot Honorable Boni. I don't know whether we are with the county attorney. Does Kakamega have an attorney?
Yes.
Where is he?
She's not present today. She's in Kisumu.
So all these agreements you are talking about,
That's why I wanted to intervene
Boy.
with the chair
Yes.
so that we avail full information. Give us some time, we avail full information from the Senate. Instead of addressing issues on Hansard, we are giving conflicting information. Let's be properly just give us some time.
Now, Your Excellency, we are here after the Senator of Kakamega County raised issues in the Senate. The procedure in the Senate is that once that comes, we give opportunity to the county concerned to
to
respond.
respond. And you are given
And the
21
county
days.
concerned responded. And we planned and we gave notice that we are coming. So we are disturbed that on every project we've gone, we are being told to give time
for the records to appear.
for
Everywhere.
a finance minister does not know whether the 2022-2023 budget had something for a referral hospital. He needs us more time, and we gave notice. The roads, they can't remember whether there was anything in the budget line. Your Excellency. I mean, you've been you're a former, you're a colleague, and
You know these things.
that's you know how government works.
Yeah, now what am I doing
My
here?
first job was as a state council. So I also know a little bit about government. So we are asking very logical questions. Now we have a constitution that says this is your function. Who takes responsibility? So the
Yeah,
devolution
Chair.
committee should summon the president to tell
Chair.
us about Buhungu.
Chair, can I comment on what young Mandela has said?
Yeah.
Mandela, you are right. The only thing you forget is that the conversation we are taking place was impromptu, late in the evening. You saw me there.
That's right.
I was part of that conversation.
That's right.
At no time did we mention or agree there in the corner of this speech that the works be scaled down. What astonished the president was the inflated cost of building the stadium. You can't build this place for 4.8 billion. So the president said, no, this cannot be true. He quarreled with that contractor.
Yes.
Somewhere we were there.
Point of information,
Yes.
Honorable Boni,
Yes.
the stadium being done at Jamhuri Park,
Yes.
which is Talanta.
Talanta.
The initial cost was 1.9 billion.
Yes.
It can carry 80,000 spectators.
Yeah, that's going to be a start.
So, Mandela, if there was any document emanating from TVETs or whatever they were, it was for purposes of costs. The senators are going to walk out here, and they are men and women of this world. They know that there is a project worth those kind of billions is not there. If a green engineer says, here, it was 400 million. This building here, 400 million. You amaze people who have an idea of what's going on. So let's just be men and women of this world. Chair, that this team is not prepared for this meeting.
Your Excellency, whether the TVETs did, this committee would want to know which TVETs did this, and we will summon them. Exactly what were their TORs, and what did they come up with, and you still take responsibility. With all due respect, we cannot take the goodwill of the president who wants to assist by national government to say, now, ask the president. Can the president really take responsibility? What has happened in Burundi? That's what you're telling us. It's now with national government. That's exactly what you're telling us.
The second
So in
point-
other words, we need to summon president. We don't have an agreement where you retransfer the function to him. He's actually wanting to assist. Now you're saying he should take responsibility.
My leader Sabula, you know that any time there is an intergovernment engagement between the county government or national government, certain things are going to require MOUs, agreements. I am so uncomfortable to find out that the Buhungu Stadium actually is owned by nobody. That's the impression I'm getting. Because you are bringing Sports Kenya, and you don't know what they have done because you don't have that agreement. Imagine if one day they came in and said, from now on we are the ones who will collect the revenues of this stadium because we came here and built things and we spent our money. And then the people of the county governments will be told to now start paying Sport Kenya because they put money into this place. And nobody has an agreement on that. Those are our values. We are not coming here to accuse you of anything. We are just saying, why couldn't we do it better? Why don't we have any records? I mean, honestly.
And if we don't push Your Excellency, this stadium will be where Shamahogo is. Shamahogo started in 2016, 9 years ago. You see where it is now. So we are pushing for Buhungu so that it doesn't wait another 9 years before we finish it. We are doing it in good faith. This is a very senior lawyer. He will tell you that when you transfer function between the two levels of government, you must do something called the deed of transfer of function. Exactly. It's a serious thing. Ungependa kutuambia, lakini kubali tu kukueleza that is how things work. Okay? You have no other home. All of you in this room. This war I'm fighting, Barasa, so that this stadium is available, is not for my sons to play here. It's for all of us. You saw the pain we went through during the school games and the other games that were here. We had to go to Mumias where there was no capacity, where there were no facilities. This is the center that produces our sportsmen in the Luya Nation. It has been dead, and it's not going to wake up unless all of us stand behind what the Senator of Kakamega is doing. Timia hawa, kwa sababu wako, wasukume governor aweke hii kama priority. Hiyo story yenye mlisikia hapa, mlisaini wapi? Ilikuwa siasa kwamba nitamaliza. Or is it complete?
The works are going on.
So phase 3 is happening. Is phase 2 happening?
The works
So the
are
president's phase 3 is happening. Is phase 2 happening?
Honorable Senator, even before I respond
Yes.
to that,
Yes.
you have raised the question of the cost being inflated.
Yes.
The government of Governor Gaza took over an ongoing contract of this stadium, which was signed in 2018. And so we are implementing a contract of an ongoing. If there was any inflation, we may not be able, because government signed a contract that we could not depart from it. So this contract for this stadium was not signed by the regime of Governor Baraza. It was signed in 2018 by the regime that was there. So we may not take responsibility for inflation of costs. No.
Is the agreement available?
Agreement?
Which was signed by
The contract is available.
Okay,
Actually-
would you please provide a copy to it?
Yes, yes.
Actually, my surprise, Mandela, is that you don't know which TVETs. The TVETs are helping us to bring the cost down. You don't even know which TVETs are working on it.
The Senator have explained, and it's good that the Senator of Kakamega has come in to say that when the President visited here, one, it was an impromptu visit, he ordered that he did not agree with the costs he was being told about this stadium. And he sent engineers. He said he will send engineers from the Kenya School of TVETs. We received them as a client ministry, and when they came, they gave their report, which, when the Sports Kenya communicated to us, it was a communication that we have scaled down the cost of the stadium to 1.5 billion.
Okay, as
But
former
before-
minister, I'm asking a very simple question. Do you have the report that as the primary duty bearer on this stadium?
Yes, we will
Did you
have.
receive that report?
Yes,
Can
we-
we have a copy of that? You have it? You can,
Yes,
you
you
can give it today?
No, I'm no longer the CC.
It doesn't matter, you were there. Did you see that report? Okay, let me ask. Did you see that report as minister?
Yes, it's the one that led to the 1.5 billion. It's
So
available.
you saw the report?
It's available.
So you can provide it for us?
It can be provided.
Let me remind you,
It can be provided.
government office is held in perpetuity. So whether it is you or who answering,
The report will always be there.
the report was received by the minister, isn't it? So we want a copy of the report. And Sylvia, who is our clerk, I think Sports Kenya, we need to call Sports Kenya to have a conversation with them
See what agreement they
as a
have with
committee
us.
on this.
And Chair, I respect your ruling so that we make progress. But this ruling, we are being invited to make the ruling. So that because we came here, they wanted a situation whereby we shall ask for further documents. So we are just being given the go round. You ask, back forth, you come, we will bring and so on. So this thing will not end. I want the Senator of Kakamega to see a stadium serving the people who elected us, that's all.
Senator Halwale, he has said, I think the president is playing his part, we've been told. Have we been told that? So phase 3 is being built, and I asked the question, is phase 2 happening? Or we're going to have a stadium that has
Phase three.
the later phase done and the earlier phase is not done? I just want some commitment on that.
Up to the point of me leaving the sports ministry, and the ones who are currently there can bear witness if they have changed. I have said that the new development was that the county vacates its contract of 2.9 billion up to where it is. The national government vacates its contract of about 760-something million up to where it was, and it's collapsed into one contract, which will
Where
be
has
taken by
that
the
process
county
reached?
government.
Where has that process reached?
That agreement.
That of
The
that.
contract was given by Sports Kenya, the new contract, and we
Have you
believe that
vacated the contract?
I left when we were in the process of vacating the county
Do you
government
sit in
project.
cabinet?
Yes, I sit in cabinet.
I expect this will be discussed at cabinet. It is not a secret
No.
conversation of the CC sports and the sports person is here. Is it a secret? Do you discuss in Kakamega a secret thing between governor and CC, or you have a cabinet conversation?
100%, Senator. I left when the process of vacating from the county government had started, and the process of vacating on the national government was also going on. So they were running concurrent.
So he's
Okay.
here, you
So
can
so
tell
maybe
us.
you're not the person
Did you
to answer
vacate that agreement?
Yes, Honorable Senator.
that. Yes, you are who?
I'm Saxon Koy. I'm
And-
the
Immediate.
immediate.
He's the immediate. Okay, I'm the current.
Okay, let the
CS
current
sports.
person see us. Now, I'm not going to take...
Before.
Yes,
No,
yes.
no, let him answer.
Explain.
Just... He's been in office in a month. He needs to know. Yes, yeah.
Okay, I might have information as up to the status where we are.
Yes.
He has the institutional memory. I took over from him. That's why I would want to invite him into the conversation to bring us to speed to where up to where we are.
So you're inviting him?
Yes,
That
I'm
was not
inviting
your
him.
job, right? So you haven't said anything. You haven't said anything. I thought you were-
Let's take note that the young man doesn't know what he's talking
Yeah.
about. If you knew, you'd be answering.
Provide information.
Chair,
I'm just
I want,
information.
I want to answer in the affirmative.
Yeah. that was-
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
That the county government vacated the issue of the other contract that it had with the contractor.
How did you do that? What instrument did you use to vacate?
Yeah, there was a discussion with the county attorney up to that level.
What do you mean a discussion?
Is there an agreement? Sorry, Chair. Is there an agreement stating what you're saying?
Yes, there's that agreement.
It's in the file.
From the file.
So if we ask for it,
So
it will be
another,
available.
the agreement vacating the county
700.
agreement
Yeah,
and the,
National
a copy of that, Sylvia, and a copy of the agreement vacating the national government contract. Eh?
Yeah.
We need those as well. So they are on record. Eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
Chair,
now
Chair,
the contract
sir,
now.
sir,
Yes.
vacating is such a serious issue. It requires participation of all parties. There is a party here called the one you entered into a contract with to build at 2.9 billion.
Yeah.
So when you vacate it, that guy should be part of that vacation to say that he was expecting a job of 2.9, now he has abandoned the job or he is going to